Hey Aquarius, I'm Walker. Ooh, can you see? I didn't know I was going to do this, so I'm not ready to do it, but I just pulled some cards for you guys. I guess some of you are having oh my god, am I going to sneeze? Sorry if I do. A contentious issue either with your mate or at work. So I'm going to kind of give an overall advice for the both there, but the story's the same. Either way, there is someone that is in your life that you have been, I don't want to say babying, but playing along with their delusion that somehow they're in charge, or I want to say like a good leader. Um, if it's work, it's not like Michael from The Office exactly, but something like that, where they're very kind of loud and obnoxious and powerful, so that makes them think that they're a good leader and they treat everyone else around them as such. And you're over it, and you should be, and you need to be, and you need to keep your distance there. For others of you, there is a situation with the person in your life, whether it be a committed relationship or a new relationship. Something's getting old here. And because you love this person, I don't know, it's not like they're playing a game, they're just kind of like that. I don't know, they're not the boss, they're just bossy, is what I'm hearing. It's like they're not the boss, they're just bossy. So they take on the role of the boss when really sometimes they need to be quiet. Like they would never put in the hard work that you do, ever. So that's a clue for somebody, whether it be love or whether it be work. I'm going to try to keep this short for you guys. It's like you need to stop sugarcoating things with them. If this is a partner and they've overspent and they think they need to be in charge of the finances, but really you should be, it's time to just pour them a stiff martini. Sip it little by little. It's know how to, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not what you say, it's how you say it, but it needs to be authentic and pure and to the point. None of this dancing around what you need to say or sugarcoating it or poofing up their ego to make them in a more receptive place. I mean, make sure that they're not in a bad mood when you have the conversation, but a conversation needs to be had. And the bottom line here is you might need to have some time to yourself. Did this not come up in like the last one? I swear. Aquarius, you need some time alone. Like a grace period. I don't know if you had a fight or something. It doesn't mean that everything's over forever because either scenario, the cards are forgive and it gets better. So take in mind if this person's really been acting out, you're going to be loving and mature about how you react, which is why the temperance card was here. Like you get more bees with honey than vinegar, but not because you want something out of them, because you need a resolution to this issue, because you love them. And for some of you, they may be going through a little something extra. You would not believe who's going through what out there, and they don't say a word. So it could be they're suffering in silence about something else, and in which case it doesn't mean that you need to accept any abusive behavior from them. It just means you need to lovingly take a break for yourself and remove yourself from that situation so you can try and figure a few things out. And if this is a work situation, you need to take a week off. Even if it's just to stay at home and catch up on your life. But you're not going to match any contentious energy with contention. You are just going to forgive and be loving and have faith that this is a rough patch and it will get better. But if this is a work situation, you can always trust your intuition with it that you can find something else. Maybe a little off the beaten path a little bit. or you need to take a break and do something that's off what you traditionally do, off the beaten path. You might find the answers you're looking for in places you never thought were there at all. But your inner child really needs you to have a little bit more fun. It really is asking you to stop fighting, put down the knife, and say what you need to say and be on your way. If it's not forever, it's just for the time being. Your advice, if this is a love situation, is trust yourself. Yeah, so trust your intuition, trust your emotions. If someone's making you feel sick, or if it's continuously them bossing you around and you're starting to feel like someone's servant instead of someone's partner, you need to have that conversation. And more importantly, you need rest. There's a heartbreak that you're suffering in silence with. So it doesn't need to be you doing all the things all the time. You need to be healing as well. What does this say? Number 47 will be significant. If this is for you, there'll be some kind of a synchronicity. You guys. Much of our educational system is an elaborate game of guess what the teacher's thinking. Oh. What the world really needs to know is what kind of ideas are in your head. What ideas do you have waiting for expression? So I think this is kind of a double-edged sword for your person where you have a lot of creative projects and that's getting in the way of them being able to boss you around like they normally like to. But trust yourself. It's like either you are having to always guess what they're thinking, or you need to take responsibility for the fact that you don't speak your mind truly because you're sugarcoating things or babying things or just going along with it to make things easier. And they need you to speak up because they're having to read your mind and it's bringing more stress into the situation than there needs to be. Okay? But bottom line is you need to express yourself clearly, openly, and to the point. It's going to make you feel better. For those that this is a business situation or a work situation, or you're a content creator and you're feeling stuck or even at odds with yourself, the advice is change its name. So if this is a product, it's just telling you to reimagine it, I'm guessing. Let me read this. Lucky number 27 there for you. If an architect looks at an opening between two rooms and thinks, door, that's what she'll design. But if she thinks, passageway, she may design something much different, like a hallway, an air curtain, a tunnel, or even a courtyard. Different words bring in different assumptions and lead your thinking in different directions. What else can you call on your idea? Okay, so again, it's not what you say, but how you say it as applied to your design, your product, your business, what you're building. But the answer to that, your inner child still is asking you to be quiet and have some alone time for that. And yeah, just a mini warning for some of you. It's going to be things feeling rushed this week, like you can't catch up, you don't have enough time, or you're just feeling over this situation in your head about it, and you'll be on autopilot and you may miss something. So let's say in the morning you're just kind of in robot mode and you're getting to work, but you're worried about this, so you forget to lock your door, or you forget to turn off your kettle. It's like something um, little like that, but I'm mentioning to you because that's kind of your higher self being like, hey, we need to be a little bit more in the moment here and out of your head in general, and that as a reminder. Okay, Aquarius, you're awesome. You got this. You can do this. And I will see you for the next video. Love you guys. Bye-bye.